Bespin. The Empire is attacking the city.
I've got a score to settle.
So the Star Wars Battlefront DLC is now available for anyone to really purchase standalone. And we're going to talk about, is it worth the buy? Now, one of the first new things to point out is the new game mode, Sabotage. And I have to say, it's probably one of my favorite game modes to date that's in this game. And it's finally something different than Walker Assault. And it also packs several new levels, one of them being Freezing Chamber, which we'll talk more about later. So pretty much the synopsis about this new Sabotage game mode is that the Empire has deployed several tractor beams on the surface of Cloud City that's preventing the rebels from leaving the planet. So pretty much you're trying to escape the planet if you're playing as the rebels, and you have these bombs that you're trying to arm. As the Empire, your job is pretty much to stop the rebels from doing it and defusing it. It kind of keeps the game a little fresh, I guess you could say. And it also keeps it very frantic and very action-packed, so you're constantly always running around. Now there are a few different gripes I do have about this game mode, which I will get more into in a minute, but overall it's actually pretty fun, and it's something besides Walker. So to play in Turning Point pretty much is just it's similar to Walker, so to me too similar in some aspects, but it is actually nice to have something different to play in a pretty good game mode. Now, one thing that I really wish that they would get rid of in this DLC is this HUT contracts. They're boring, I hate them, but it's like if you want to get the full experience of the game, you have to do them. And one contract in particular to get one of the new weapons in the game is I had to play as Lando, which I don't mind. I just had the hardest time getting the hero point to play, the hero token, whatever they call it, to play as Lando, but I found a trick way around that, but it seemed to work pretty good. Now, one thing is this whole new mechanic where you can disable people's guns as well. I hate the mechanic. It's not that me so much. It bothers me when people use it on me. I hate it when my own team uses it on other people. I just really wish they didn't even implement this feature in the game. But, what can you do? Now, if that wasn't bad enough, they do have a feature to now freeze you, and you have to keep jabbing on the X button to get rid of that, to unfreeze yourself. That's not a big deal like disabling your guns, but I wish they did remove it. Another thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is with these new Cloud City maps, even though they are gorgeous, I find myself a lot of times, me and my squad will be trying to get to a goal, but we can't get it because one thing is just blocking us and we're all shooting at this one thing, whether it be a turret or just gas that we can't get past, and it really has the game stop dead in its tracks, and we're all just shooting, but pretty much it gets very repetitive at that point. It's not a big deal because, the game is this new DLC is so fun, but it is a little gripe that I have to say. It can get very annoying after it consistently keeps happening again and again. But overall, the game itself, you're always on your toes, having to look which way someone's coming from, because for the most part, there are multiple entrances in most rooms, so you kind of have to cover yourself from both different angles. So that is something I really do like about this game. It's a lot of corridors, not like one big open area like indoor or hall where people can come kind of from almost anywhere. So you never know, but you have to keep your eyes on your radar, your map at all times if you want to stand a chance of not getting gunned down. And like I said, the thing about this is with this new map, the new maps that they added into this game, you're constantly looking all around you for something. I mean, it's like the action never stops. You really start to feel like you're actually in a Star Wars universe, and that's one of the great things I really love about this game. Now, the blasters in this game are great. The new EE4 sometimes seems to be like it can be a little overpowered, and they're probably going to nuke that a little bit, but it is actually pretty fun to use. The other one, the X8 Night Sniper, not the biggest fan of it, but it does have uses, and it's something different, which is what this game so desperately needs, new weapons. And another thing that I love so much about this new update is the fact that it encourages more teamwork. So what happens is if you're close by your teammate, your star cards will reload faster, and if you're far away or too far, you'll get an exclamation point letting you know, hey, you're too far away. It's not going to reload as fast as if you were closer with them. So that is actually something really great. It encourages you to actually stick with your partner, and they actually seem to do a better job of keeping you with your partner and having a partner at all times. Ultimately, this new DLC is great, with the new levels giving you something different besides just forests and mountains and hills. You also get a couple of new weapons. The heroes, they're okay, not the biggest thing I would jump up and down over, but they're okay. But the thing is, it's just fun to play. Now the thing is, if you was never into this game before, is this going to actually make you want to run out and buy the game? No, not really. If you're not a fan of Star Wars Battlefront, this is not going to make you a fan of it. But is the game actually really fun? And if you enjoyed it before, is this adding to that fun experience? Well, yes, definitely. It's definitely adding that experience. It's giving it more value, and it actually, for the first time, is actually making the game feel more like a complete package. If you have this, the Outer Rim DLC, it just makes the game feel like one whole complete package, what this game desperately needs, and it kind of makes me a little excited to see what the next two expansions are going to bring later on this year, in the beginning of 2017, as we get ready for the new Star Wars Battlefront that I'm so desperately waiting for. So it doesn't make the game feel anything like the old Battlefront days that I actually long for so much, but as for right now, it's a good game, and I think it will suffice. So overall, do I think that this game is worth the $15 add-on expansion? Well, ultimately, I feel like this should have been added in the game from the jump, but given what we have, yes, I think it is worth actually to pick up the game. Like I said, if you love Star Wars, it just makes it that much more fun to play this game. And as of right now, this is the best Battlefront game we're going to get on current gen systems. And so I have to say it's totally worth the $15 price tag that comes with it. And as of right now, I believe if you're an Xbox owner with EA Access, you do get it for a cheaper discount. So it's a couple of dollars cheaper, so hey, why not? So hey, if you like the video and like what you're seeing, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And also comment any ideas that you think that will be great. Go ahead and add them in. I would really be interested in seeing what you guys have to offer. And also, if you like this, go ahead and also subscribe as well. That really helps out. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day. This is New Moon Gaming signing out.